Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
I have rights and I have a right to have a preference, and my preference is Simps.
I'm going to play the full length of it in the stitches so you can, skip and watch that if you want to see the rest of what she had to say, right? But I know someone is going to ask, what is a simp? All right, so take a look.
Simping is an internet slang term describing someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention towards another person, typically someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings in pursuit of affection.
I mean, if a man does that, then he's very insecure with himself, and he know that he can't find anything better than the girl that he has to be simping for in that moment.
Well, I feel like if a man is desperate enough and he's not getting the hints that the woman's not reciprocating the energy, then I think it's appropriately okay to call him a simp. And honestly, I've had someone like that. They blow over bands on me, and I'm just like, I don't give them the time of day, but they're so desperate to just want to have conversation and everything. It's a sin.
I feel like that term was created by them alpha males, right? To kind of shame men who actually want to take care of women or meet women in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Because taking care of somebody you love, right? Being devoted to that person, being attentive to their wants and needs, being empathetic towards them. I don't think that is simping, right? Granted, if somebody doesn't want you, like the lady said, like she's made it clear that she doesn't like you or she's not interested, and you're still pushing stuff on her to make her like you, yes, that makes a lot of sense. But if that's not the case, right, and this guy or this man is just being a better human being to a woman, I don't see anything wrong with that. And I don't understand why a lot of males love to call those type of men simps, right? Because what he's caring, he's generous, he's attentive, he's kind, he's present with his children, and toxic masculinity says, you can't be like that. You need to be an alpha. You need to be able to say, hey, sit down. Then she sits down. You need to say, stand. Then she stands. And every man wants to be that, because no man wants to come across as the guy who is like trying so hard for a woman to like him, right? Every man wants to be like the prize, the one that women are falling over for. And also, one thing I want to add is that I like the fact that she said that it's a preference, right? That not all women love Sims. There are women out there who love their men to put them in their place. They like the super alpha males who will not do anything. They want their women to be, in the kitchen, cooking and cleaning and so on and so on. Be submissive. They don't give much, but they expect you to give a lot. Some women love that. Yeah, so if she says that's her preference, it makes sense to me. If you're going to go the simp way, you're going to go for simp men, just make sure you are vetting them, because I know a lot of guys will come love bombing you and pretending to be the quoted unquote sims when they are not, just to get with you, all right? But anyway, leave your own thoughts about all of this in the comment section.
I have rights and I have a right to have a preference, and my preference is Simps. That's what I want. Men are allowed to run around and be like, oh, my preference is this. It's just a preference, when theirs is really a requirement. So let me change that. My requirement is that you be a simp. And you don't have to do that. You can skip to the next girl. That's what I need. That's what I want. The minute you switch up and stop being a simp is the minute that we won't talk anymore. Love bombing doesn't work on me, because the minute the love bombing ends, I leave. It's not and I don't even feel like I've known anyone until I've known them for like 5 years. So if your plan is to love bomb me or simp for me and then switch up, it's not going to work, because I'm just going to leave the minute that happens. If you like me, if you like what we have going on, if you like sleeping with me, it would be in your best interest to continue to simp. Okay? Because that is the only thing that I respond to. Worship me, or I will be out the door the minute that it ends. I'm not kidding.
You know those men that y'all call simps? The ones that take care of their woman, and they generally take up for women against other men. Y'all always call them simps when they do those type of things. Them the type of man I like. Yeah. I really like those type of men. I'm attracted to those type of men. They are not simps to me, but if you want to call them simps, go right ahead. Give me one of those, please. I'll take a simp, the biggest simp out there. Please give me a simp.
Can we just like abandon in general the idea that the word simp is a bad thing? Because I got news for you. Us ladies don't feel that way. The hottest thing that a guy can be is a simp for you. Simp doesn't mean weak. Simp doesn't mean that he's your little bitch. What it means is that he is so obsessed with you, enamored with you, would do anything for you because he cares and loves you so much. That's what a simp is. Anybody who told you, fellas, that we wouldn't want that is lying to you because they're trying to keep all the hoes for themselves. If guys are telling each other, yeah, don't be a simp, bro. Why not? Because you don't want your girl to feel loved and appreciated, secure. Sounds like a him problem. So dudes, simple way. We freaking love it.
I refuse to believe that the men who are getting on the internet complaining about men being simps come from a household where one, they have an active father, but also a father who has chosen to be a husband and loves their mother out loud. There's no way you have concerned yourself with how other people's relationships are working successfully. There's no way. You're hating from outside the club. You can't even get in. You're miking up, you're opening your camera, you're pressing record to give us a think piece about a situation that you'll never be in. You are pondering the hypothetical, and frankly, you won't be in that situation because no one is going to mistake you for a real man. Real men are not getting on the internet and critiquing women's needs and wants and talking about how other men's dedication to the woman that they love is a sign of weakness. It's not a good look. I think we have also forgotten the true nature of what it means to be courted, and a lot of women are fully aware of what that means. And to be courted, usually men do have money because they are looking to marry a woman, so that means they have enough money to provide for themselves and their woman. So this idea that women are gold diggers, it's very strange. It's very odd to me because if you love somebody, you should want to provide for them in the family that you would have in the future. So there is a level of unwarranted hatefulness that comes with the critique of these women who are high maintenance, because it's almost like you want to punish her because you don't get access to her or that type of woman.
Oh, I've been waiting to talk about this. Ladies, if you find yourself a man with simp energy, or if he simps over you, congratulations. You have won the lottery in men. I don't care what anyone else says, but this kind of man will make it his life's purpose to make sure you're happy and loved. He will be the real life Ken in your Barbie princess world. You will be so cherished and adored and supported. He will make you his world. And to me, that means a lot of things. That means he will always show up for you because you are important to him. That he will be focused on his career because he wants to be someone you can rely on. That he will be ambitious because he wants to make sure you guys have a good life. It means he will help out with house chores and taking care of the kids before you reach exhaustion. It means that he will pay attention to the details and the things that you say to him. It means that he will always protect you and be on your side. It means that regardless of what you choose to do with your life, if you want to start your own business or if you want to be a stay-at-home wife, he will fully support you and do his best to back you up 100%. Do you know how amazing that feels like? That this is the kind of man who can let a hyper-independent girly fucking breathe and relax and feel safe to be in her element and be in her feminine? That this is the kind of guy that she will give back tenfold? He has to be so comfortable, so confident, so sure of himself to not give a shit about what his peers think about him being whipped and still be able to influence them to question how they're treating their women. It is so sad to me that being a man who dotes on his women is viewed so negatively by some men. It has nothing to do with his manhood or masculinity. That is just some toxic made up bullshit by men so they can do the least and get the most.
And my preference is Simps. That's what I want.
I don't know how excited I am because I wish I had a blanket because we're being honest. Now, wait a minute. Before one of you try to change the definition, here it is. Someone who is overly attentive or sympathetic towards another person, especially in a romantic context, right? Here's an example. Sacrificing self-respect or dignity to get someone's attention. Simp is often used to describe a man who is obsessively seeking female attention. Now, some of you are like, why are you so excited? Because she's being honest. This is the second woman that came out and just pretty much said, I want a man that lacks self-respect. You're being honest. You didn't try to degrade, manipulate, or gaslight a bunch of men saying you're not a real man No, you just flat out and said it. Let's think about it. Someone that wants to be with another person who lacks self-respect is most likely a lazy lover, a selfish individual, and only thinks about themselves. Once again, I have no problem with people being honest. At least she not trying to gaslight us. Yes, being a simp has never ever been about telling a man you're corny for loving a woman loudly. Being a simp has always meant you being in a one-sided relationship where you pour into someone's cup that could give a damn if they put a drop of water in your cup.
Listen to how men compliment women. You make me feel like $1,000,000. I know you love me so much. I really love how devoted you are to me and how devoted you are to our family. I love how you take care of me and you take care of the family. I feel so safe with you. I feel so good about myself with you. I feel like a man when I'm with you. I feel so known and understood. Like you really get me. I really appreciate how committed you are to me and to our relationship. You make me feel secure. Those aren't compliments. That's a list of ways that you're serving him. And he's trying to make you feel better about how you are serving him. He's trying to show you that he appreciates how you are serving him. It's not a compliment about you, it's an appreciation for your service. Those are very different things.
If it is women in my comments telling men exactly what they want or expect in a relationship from a man, why are men still listening to other men about how to treat a lady? That does not make sense. Which proves another point. You're not actually attracted to women. You're sexually attracted to women. You're mentally and emotionally attracted to men. It's that simple. And that's okay. That's fine. But you can't listen to a man about how to treat a woman if there's a woman telling you, no, we don't like that. We like this. You're listening to how a man would just want to be treated. What's not computing in your heads, bro? Like, it's getting scary. I'm breaking it down as simple as it can get. It literally. Listen to what women say they want. Talking about, it's very bad when only women agree. The video is about women. Of course they're going to be the ones in the comments agreeing. Because they agree. Because that's what they want. Just go get a man, bro. Like, dead ass. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, like you're just so gay. You are mentally and emotionally attracted to men. Go get your man.
A lot of men say, oh, I want a submissive woman. I want a woman who is going to be devoted to me, right? Who is going to be caring, kind, and humble, and all of those things, take care of the house and so on. But when a woman says, I want a simp, all right, I want the man that you call a simp. I don't want you. I don't want a man who, would expect me to do all the household chores and serve him and make him happy. I want a man who is going to meet me in the middle. Because those are the men they call simps. Let's be real. All right. The men who are going to help you around the house, take care of the kids, change diapers, cook and clean and do all of that, plan dates, be there for you, buy you the flowers. Those are the men they call simps, because they won't do that. They just want to take and take and take and take until there's nothing else left to take. And that's when they jump onto the next woman. So when they see another man doing all of those things, they have a problem. Obviously, they will, because you are spoiling their market, right? Because now a lot of women are going to see this type of men and they are going to be like, you know what? I want a man like that. I want a man who is at least going to meet me in the middle and be a decent human being who understands what it takes to be a woman. Right? And when they see those men, they'll put them in a box. So now every man don't want to come across as a simp. They want to be an alpha because it's self-serving, right? But if you are talking about love and relationships, right? You want equal partners. Most men want 50-50. They want to pay half of the bills, but they don't want to do anything else. But if you're going to pay half of the bills, you have to bring full love, full support, full empathy, full everything else. Right? So that we can partner and do this thing called life together. But if you're coming with this whole mindset, hey, I'm the alpha male. When I say sit, you sit down. When I say stand, stand. You have to submit to me. You have to be this, that, and the third. And you're not bringing anything else aside a paycheck. No, I don't want it. All right. I'd rather have a simp who will be there for me when I am down, who understands my emotions, who is in touch with his feminine side, who is caring, who is kind, who is empathetic, who cares about me as a human being. So I don't see anything wrong with that. Right? I don't see anything wrong with that, because all you do is take and take some more. But let's not have a woman standing here saying, oh, I prefer a simp. Then all hell breaks loose. Oh, you want to use the man. You want to do this. You want a man who is sincere. No. That's not what we're saying. All right? We are talking about the man who knows and values a woman. That's what we're talking about. And those men that other men love to call simps, right? Do you know the thing? They don't even mind being called simps. Right? They love being called simps. Oh yes, I'm going to simp for my queen. I'm going to simp for her in this lifetime and in the next and in the next and in the next, because they do understand the value of a woman. They don't care about it. It doesn't scare them. The insecure ones are the ones who are always with the microphones making noise about how women are not in their feminine energy and so on and so on, but won't do anything about getting those said women in their feminine energy. I'm just saying. That's just my humble opinion. Leave your own thoughts in the comment section. And I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.